Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Thong, and we're going to take a look at a historic temple that's over here, Wat Khian. This was built during the Ayutthaya era before the fall of the city to the Burmese in the 1700s. It has some historic murals up on the wall, and that's what I came over here to see. So I'll tell you a little bit about it, and we'll see what we see today. So this is the Ubasot, and like I said, this is a small little temple. There's only one monk in residence, and whenever you come up, you can park right over here, and this is the one monk that's here. So he has a wheelchair he can get around, and he keeps it open from like 9 to 10 or from 1 to 3:30. But if it's locked up, his the kuti that he stays in is right by where you park, and he'll be happy to come over here and open it up for you. And whenever you come, you'll be greeted by a couple little dogs. Here's one of them, and here's the other one. They are so starving for attention. All right, let's go in here. Now, the murals are what I came to see. So this temple was built during the Ayutthaya era, and it was abandoned whenever the city fell. The Burmese came through Thong. They sacked everything through here on their way over to the city. In 1765 to 1767, they kind of pillaged and burned and looted all of this area on their way to the capital. So this was abandoned. Time, took its toll on it. They came back in here in the 1970s, and they restored what we can see today. And you can see the styling around the door. And with the remodel, this is more of a Ayutthaya styling here, or Bangkok styling. The Ayutthaya was a little simpler, but it still has all the Naga, the same elements. And it has the lotus flowers up there. It has the angels. And since it is the ordination hall, they have the Buasima stones right here. And then you have another hall. This would have been the old hall. Like this would have been the Worawihan back in the old days. Now it's just the pedestal for the Buddha. They haven't restored the building at all. Okay, so like I said, we can go in here. He'll open it up if you need it opened. Yeah, and this is what I came over here to see. So this is the panel above the front door when you come in. It has the elephants and people and all the other stuff. And what you see the blues. That was part of the remodel in the 70s. In Ayutthaya, they didn't use that blue, so that's not 100% accurate anymore. But it's pretty cool because they use these like jagged lines to separate the panels. You can see the jagged lines up there. So you have like the angels, and then you have another jagged line right here. Some of them are a little bit more distinct than this, but you still can see. So what they did is they came and they put the scenes of the Jataka. I think there's 10 scenes here on these walls. Yeah, this wall right here, you really can see the jagged lines. So each one of these is a different story. I really like the Ayutthaya era murals. And you can see how they've faded off. The groundwater comes up and it causes this plaster to flake off and the paint to flake off. The pigment they use is like from an ash or something like that. And they didn't use the blues up till the Bangkok era. Yeah, this is really cool. So you see the buildings, has all the details up on the front, the trees. And these walls are really, really bowed. And they've extended it. When they remodeled it, you can see how they added on to the side of the building, and they added those windows up there. Oh, and that looks like a foreigner right there. You'll see those in the mural paintings also. And then this is the main Buddha image in here. And this is what the building looked like before the restoration in the 70s. Oh, that's really quite cool. And Ayutthaya era Buddha with the elongated earlobes and the little hair rolls and top knot. And you can see it has the floral pattern behind. A lot of times it'll be like the Buddha image, but this one they just have the floral pattern. And you have the sea monsters and other stuff here. Oh, I really like this. Yeah, I came all the way over to Thong to see this. I've been here like 3 years ago, and I wanted to come over and see it again. I've been kind of on a kick to go and see these historic temples and the murals and stuff. I was over in Klong Luang, and I saw the ones from King Rama IV, and it kind of got me inspired to go out and look at these again. And you can take a look at, there's like a video that Chris Baker did from the, what is it? It's the Siam Society. And he talks about 9 temples through the region that have the best mural paintings. Wat Ko down in Phetchaburi is the absolute best. And then this is one of the 9 that you'll see. There's some in Bangkok, Ratchaburi, all around. Yeah, this is the whole temple here, the whole Ubisot, or the ordination hall anyway. And these murals are just about gone here. You can just see the bottom of it, see just a little bit of the buildings up here. Yeah, in another 10 years, these will be gone pretty much all on the lower wall here, which is a shame. But hopefully they've photoed them and they've documented them enough that they can come back in and redo them. All right, so that's the hall I wanted to see. Let's turn off the lights and then we'll lock up the door. And this is what the building looks like here on the outside. Now I got a little bit of a predicament. My 2 four-legged friends that were over here took one of my shoes. Holy cow, so I gotta find them. I don't know, they might have drug him out of the trees. It's hard to say where it is. I see him over there, but I don't see a shoe. Oh, there it is. Oh, you little sucker. Yeah, I was not looking forward to going back to Bangkok on my motorcycle with one shoe. Oh, I've never had that happen before. So what do we got over here? These look like turkeys. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. And then we have these cannonball trees right here. And then we got an old chetty. And then this is that old Wehan. It's just down to the base. They never came back in and built the temple back on top of it. Yeah, this would have been the Wehan. And now they just have the images sitting out here. They built a little pro-panel roof over the top of it, and then they have the images sitting right here. And then they have the old chetty here. You see the lotus flowers. It's in pretty decent shape. The plaster and the brick down at the bottom is kind of sloughed off, but you can still see all the little floral elements and everything else, and then the small little chetties. So it does have all 4 of them, the small ones in the cardinal directions. Yeah, really cool. That's pretty much everything from this old temple. The new part is over here, and like I said, it does have 1 monk in residence. I've been to some other these little country temples like this that have 1 monk, or some of them don't have any. There's not as many of the young Thais going into the monkhood, so there just isn't the supply that they need to fill up all of the temples. And you know, when you come out here to like a temple like this is Spartan living. You know, it's not like some of the fancy temples in Bangkok where they have the fancy cooties with AC and everything else. This is just this guy living out here, but he performs a needed function for the community. And that's the new meeting hall over there. We got some swans. We got this dog that's got some muddy feet now, and he jumped up on me. And we got the chickens on the hoof. And then over here's the residence. Well, that'll finish up our video over here at this Wat Khian. This is an interesting enough temple. It's a small temple. There's not a whole lot to see. So if you come over here, you know, you can spend, you know, 10, 15 minutes or so looking at the murals if you want to see a little bit of the region's history. It is open during the day, so if you come over here and it's locked, go talk to the monk and he'll open it up for you. He'll be happy to do that. And if you've been here or have any questions or comments, let me know down below. If you know more about this temple than I do, let me know also, but I'll put the best description I can down so you can read a little bit about what I know of it. And if you liked the video, definitely smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and you get to see more stuff like this. And until next time, from over here in Thong, remember, life is a journey. So until next time, enjoy.